Alright guys, this is me, and I didn't notice this since last year, but I just saw this website. Since instead of talking about films, I like to mention directors. So this is going to be the 20 best directors of all time ranked, and this is coming from Screenrant, so there's going to be some recency bias. I'm not going to read the summary. In the pantheon of cinema, the best directors of all time have left an indelible mark on the art form, elevating storytelling and visual expression to the new heights. These visionary filmmakers have transcended boundaries, pushed the limits of the medium, and inspired generations. Their contributions have not only shaped the landscape of filmmaking, but also enriched our cultural heritage, making their work essential study for cinephiles and industry professionals alike. These iconic directors all have their unique elements that define their cinematic legacy. Actually, I kind of want to get that right now, honestly. This ad. It's on Amazon. From pioneering narrative techniques to groundbreaking use of technology, each director has brought a distinctive voice and perspective to the silver screen. Their films, characterized by innovation, depth, and a profound understanding of the human condition, which is also a film, continue to captivate audiences worldwide. Though their work, they have explored complex themes, crafted unforgettable characters, and created moments that linger long after the credits roll. The best directors of all time are masters of cinema, whose genius and creativity have forever changed the way we experience film. 10 best back-to-back releases. The Wizard of Oz and Gone with the Wind, or Jurassic Park and Schindler's List for this one. 1939 and 1993 for Victor Fleming and Steven Spielberg. Jordan Peele, no. Actually, I should say, nah, because, oh look, Levert's available to rent or buy. Nah, he should not be on here, Jordan Peele. He literally only directed 3 films though, and plus his debut was fine though. That's like putting Ari Aster on here. Nah, I wouldn't put him on here though. He only has 3 films though: Get Out, Us, and Nope. So I would not put him on here. Too early. Way too early. Ryan Coogler, also I would say no, but he seems like a better director. But like, I would still not like using the Black Panther getting a nomination for Best Picture. He also directed Creed as well, and Sinners recently. Chloe Zhao, no, absolutely not. Okay, you directed Nomadland, which won Best Picture, and the second woman to win Best Director. The first was Kathryn Bigelow. Yeah, Eternals was not great, so she does not really have a great filmography. Okay, Bong Joon-ho breaking records. I don't really know about this guy. He got 3 awards in one night. He got picture, producer, director, and original screenplay. He didn't get the foreign language because that doesn't belong to a person. Yeah, I'm just gonna summarize this. He became the first Korean director to win Best Director, and Parasite was the first non-English language film to win Best Picture. I'm not really sure about him. I'm gonna abstain because like he might be good, but like I haven't seen his films, so I'm not really sure. He is a unique storyteller with a captivating visual style. Kathryn Bigelow, yeah, I guess so. Revolutionizing action cinema and gender norms. Yep, she won for The Hurt Locker in 2009. She also had Zero Dark 30. She also had stuff like Point Break as well. Yeah, Point Break is literally mentioned right here. Also another one, what about Julia Ducournau now? Guillermo del Toro? Yes, okay. These directors I'm fine with because they've been working for like decades. Those other directors, they made like 3 films. Like, how do you qualify as the greatest of all time or best of all time if you haven't even made like huge hits. Yeah, Guillermo del Toro's fine. He has stuff like Pan's Labyrinth, um, The Shape of Water. What else did he direct? The Pinocchio on Netflix. Yeah, Shape of Water, Wind Picture, and director. David Fincher. Okay, yes, this is where it actually gets better though. A cinematic enigma unraveling the depths of human psyche. Yes. Oh wow, he started with Alien 3. But then he went up to 7 though. Went with The Social Network. Oh yeah, I'd say Fincher belongs on this list. Greta Gerwig, no, again, way too early. Okay, getting an Oscar nomination is great for Lady Bird, but like, Little Woman and Barbie is like fine, but not like the best director of all time though, way too early. Okay, Tarantino definitely belongs on this list because of Reservoir Dogs. Like, yeah, so I would say Tarantino does belong here because he makes like epic war films or like action films. So I think he does belong on this list. By the way, he already has 10 films, and I do not care if he counts them as one, it's two, regardless of what he says. So yeah, he belongs in him. Orson Welles, yes, for Citizen Kane, but I think that's like the sole reason he's on here. So even if he only directed one film, he would still make the list. So these people actually, Screenrant has some basic knowledge. He's very notable, directing Citizen Kane, the top film. Alright. Got an Academy Award nomination. It got a screenplay win though, original screenplay. Sofia Coppola. I don't really know about this one. The Virgin Sides. Lost in Translation. I haven't seen enough of these ones. James Cameron. Yes, I would say he does belong here though, because he does make a ton of films at the box office. His films make a ton of money. So yeah. Like, look, he have like Terminator 2 and Aliens. Yeah. He never returned after Aliens though. Christopher Nolan. Okay, they did get this one right though. Like, I feel like the ones like after Tarantino and after Fincher, because it was Fincher then Tarantino, those ones can qualify because they've been making films for like decades. These other directors, like at the bottom of the list, like at number 20, 19, 18, 17-ish, don't qualify because like even their films shouldn't even qualify among the top ones in history. Yeah, Christopher Nolan definitely belongs here. He's literally a brand. Like, he can literally make any film and it makes money. Except for Tenet, but that was due to COVID. Yep. TDK trilogy. Heath Ledger's Joker. The Prestige, Inception, Interstellar. Spike Lee, I would probably say no. Then again, I wouldn't say Spike Lee belongs in. He directed stuff like Malcolm X, The Right Thing, Old Boy remake. Okay, Francis Ford Coppola. He had a great run in the 70s, but after that he just fell off. I would still say he belongs on the list though, because his run in the 70s was insane. I mean, he did The Godfather, The Conversation, The Godfather Part 2, and Apocalypse Now in the 70s. Akira Kurosawa. Okay, these Screenrant actually has knowledge. Yes, he definitely qualifies. Seven Samurai, Rashomon, Throne of Blood. It definitely works for him. So I would agree with this one. Steven Spielberg. Yeah, great choice. Like, he's been working since the actually, he made one film in the 60s, but it wasn't until the 70s with Jaws when he became like a big director. He had Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Raiders of the Lost Ark, E.T., The Color Purple. He had a great one in the 80s. Yeah, basically Jurassic Park. 3 times he directed the top grossing film with Jaws, E.T., and Jurassic Park. Nice one. Alfred Hitchcock. Yes, he definitely belongs here. It works. The Birds. Vertigo and Psycho. Yes, it works. He definitely belongs here, though. Stanley Kubrick. Okay, that's fine. Number 7 should be removed from the this list, sadly. Yes, he's one of the visionary directors. He directed A Clockwork Orange. Oh, by the way, I'm going to say something controversial. This film that I bolded is a snooze fest. So, my bad. That's my controversial opinion. Considering that you can't like everything that's, like, acclaimed. A Clockwork Orange, which I'll get to eventually. So, I'd say Kubrick definitely belongs on this list. He has stuff like Full Metal Jacket and The Shining and Pals of Glory, so he definitely belongs here. Martin Scorsese. Okay. Very good choice, but I wouldn't say he's number 1. Also, this is a very bad list. Like, even if they weren't numbered, like, I would argue that, like, nearly half, I said nearly, not exactly half, just so you know, nearly half of the directors don't belong on this list, but Scorsese does. Yeah, he directed stuff like Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, Goodfellas, Casino, The Wolf of Wall Street. Anyways, they're missing stuff like Elia Kazan, Billy Wilder, William Wyler. Who else are they missing? Frank Capra, John Ford, Ozo. Also, there's no animation though. What about for animation directors? They could have put Hayao Miyazaki, or maybe okay. This might be a cheat, but Katsuhiro Otomo, despite directing one huge film, which was Akira, and maybe Satoshi Kon, who directed Perfect Blue, Tokyo Godfathers, and Paprika. There was a 4th one, but I forgot what it was called. And basically, anime maybe directors, but they didn't even do that. So this is a very bad list. I'm not sure if I'd put Scorsese at number 1, but he is a great director. So I'm just gonna stop this video right about now.